Hi guys, I'm Phill from Australia and I hope you're having a fantastic day. In this video, I'm going to talk about nerves and how I deal with them. So this week in Australia, we celebrated ANZAC Day. Now ANZAC stands for Australia and New Zealand Army Corps. We celebrate this to remember the people who have fought to keep the freedoms of Australia the way that they are. This year, I was given the privilege to sound the last post bugle call at the National Rugby League ANZAC Day clash between the St. George Illawarra Dragons and the Sydney Roosters. So the National Rugby League is quite a popular sport here in Sydney, and especially the ANZAC Day clash gets a lot of people. It's always a sellout. So I was sounding the last post to 45,000 people at the stadium. In addition to this, I don't know how the figures on this one, but there are people also watching from home, in pubs and RSLs all over the country watching this one game. The NRL also shared the footage from the bugle call on their Facebook page. When I checked it this morning, it had something like 145,000 views. So the pressure's really on, and it's such a huge deal to be able to play this. After playing this bugle call, I've had a lot of people ask me, how do I deal with the pressure and the nerves of performing to such a large crowd at the venue and knowing that there are TV cameras everywhere? So make sure you're prepared. Practice, practice, practice. Practice till you cannot get it wrong. That is the only way to not make any mistakes. My second tip is when you get to the gig, you've done the work. You need to remind yourself that you've done the work and that you are going to nail this. Don't think negative thoughts. Continue with the positive reinforcement because you have prepared. You have done the hard work in the practice room, so you are going to have a great performance. If you keep this mindset, then you will play great. And my third tip for dealing with the pressure is be in the moment. Block out what's going on around you, right? In a crowd of 45,000 plus, there are going to be people talking. There are going to be people yelling. There's going to be babies crying. There's going to be people throwing things. There's going to be people eating, people drinking. There's a lot of distractions going to be around there. Now, I'm fortunate because on my right hand, I've got my deceased father's wedding ring. Now, for a long time, whenever I play the bugle, right, because I hold the bugle with my right hand, I can see my father's wedding ring. So that's been my point of focus visually for as long as I can remember. And for me, that's part of my routine when I play the bugle. I look at that ring and I focus on that. I hope this I hope this helps you guys out. If it has, I hope this video helps you guys battle nerves and gives you some ideas on how to prepare for future big gigs. Don't forget to like, comment. Love to hear from you guys. If you've got any tips on how you deal with nerves, let's hear it. All the usual social media things. As always, I'm Phill from Australia. I'm happy practicing.